Brothers and sisters, welcome to our today's program, NJO LEO of the 18th of October 2018. My name is Odon Bulamba. I'm the presenter of this program and I'll be with you during all this time to update you with what has been taking place in the Congo Democratic. Before we go deep into our program, let me remind you that on Saturday we'll have a reflections session where we'll talk about the Congolese who have been expelled from different countries. So you need to bring your contribution, you need to bring your thought in order to see how we can support our brothers and sisters who have been kicked out from different countries. Furthermore, we have been doing a fundraising, so if you need to contribute, if you need to help or support them, under our screen on YouTube there is a link that you can click on in order to assist Congolese who have been kicked out from Angola, those who have been going through the trauma and all those calamities from other countries. Also in the same spectre, in the same area, we are also helping those from Beni who are victims of all the atrocities that Beni went through. Once again, thank you in advance for your help and your support. Our headlines today. We will go to Tanganyika, where difficult life for the displaced after their return to Koki. In Beni, teachers refused to stop or to suspend their strike and to protest because they are protesting against the insecurity in the region. In Ituri, a soldier kills 4 people in Masumbuko and Saliboko. DRC signs an agreement with China consortium of INGA 3, as well as another consortium with Pro-INGA with the Spain. Electoral process. Pressures on Marie-José Ifoku for a withdrawal in favor of Emmanuel Shadare. And finally, Miro System has launched the training of CENI technicians on the hardware and software of the voting machines. So these are the points that we are going to develop in the next few minutes. So once again, welcome to NJO LEO. Today is the day of the 18th of October 2018. Straight away we go to Tanganyika after a security assessment that has continued in Koki. In Tanganyika, area long troubled by intercommunal conflict. MONUSCO has witnessed the return of several displaced persons. At least 450 households live in Koki. These are returnees and some displaced Bantus who were evacuated from sites around Kalemi. Although the security conditions in the area have improved, though life conditions and lack of humanitarian assistance are non-existent. Their needs include schooling for children, food and a health center. We go to Beni, where teachers' strike that commenced last week, Beni in North Kivu, is ongoing. Despite the negotiations initiated by the mayor of the city of Beni on Monday, 15th of October, teachers refused to lift their strike, a situation that leads to a risk of lost year in the region. During the meeting, the mayor unsuccessfully tried to convince teachers to resume teaching activities. Teachers expect to only the end of the insecurity in the region will open the door to the resumption of classes. We go to Ituri, where on Tuesday, 16th of October, at Masumbuko and Saliboko villages in Walendu Tati Chiefdom, in the Jungo territory, a soldier killed 4 people. The soldier, presumed drunk, opened fire on the victims for reasons that are not yet elucidated. All started with an altercation between the soldier and the population of a village located at 1 kilometer from Masumbuko in Walendu Tatsi community. The soldier fired at those with whom he was in dispute. 1 person died on the spot and another succumbed to his injuries a few hours later. After this incident, the soldier fled to the nearby town of Saliboko. On his way, he met another group of locals who wanted to stop him. He fired point blank at them. 2 young persons were killed on the spot. This situation has caused a lot of tension in the area. According to the Congolese army spokesperson, in Ituri, he deplores this is a tragedy. The soldier who fired on people is already mastered by the police and will be transferred to the military court in the Ituri to respond to his act. Due to unknown reasons, in Jugu, as in other operational areas such as Fizi, Lubero, Beni, Ruchuru, Masisi, or the Kasai region, cases of civilian killing by soldiers are common. One of the examples that I can give you is on Tuesday, that took place on Tuesday, 16th of October, in Uvira, the Uvira Garrison Court. Exactly, that's it. The Uvira Garrison Court of Lulimba territory of Fizi in South Kivu sentenced to life imprisonment a corporal known as Luzitu Landry for the assassination of the president of the mutuality of Bazimba Juba Ndalabu that took place last week. Corporal Luzitu Landry will also pay a fine of 350,000 Congolese francs and $5,000 in damages. The Congolese government announced the signature of an exclusive development agreement on Tuesday between the DRC and the INGA 3 China Consortium, which is the first of the 6 phases of the Grand INGA, and the Pro-INGA Consortium announced the government spokesperson or spokesman Lambert Mende. The agreement signed between different parties, namely the Agency for the Development and Promotion of the Grand INGA, ADPI, and consortiums China INGA 3 of China and Pro-INGA of Spain, should in principle allow the developer to lift funding for the study of this important project. Is there any profitability for the Congolese? The consortium must now refine the project and especially submit to the Congolese authorities a financing plan, because the dam with a potential capacity of 12,000 megawatts is gigantic. It weighs nearly 14 billions. It is also the question of its profitability that raises questions. Many experts doubt its profitability, even though South Africa has pledged to buy half of the electricity production. It also puts the risk of a heavy debt for the Congolese state, which should put $3 billion in the piggy bank of the consortium. Still, the Grand INGA is vital for the development of the DRC. It is even one of the priority projects of NIPAD, New Partnership for Africa Development, and SADC, the Economic Community of Southern Africa. However, things are not clear. Who will benefit from this work? These partners, China and Spain, are they unaware that Kabila is an illegal president, is a president but illegally playing that role? And soon, do they forget that soon Kabila is going to leave or to quit that presidency? Why to sign with him such agreement? That's the question that I'm asking myself. It would not be, wouldn't it be time maybe for Kabila to start to prepare or to dispatch current affairs, meaning preparing himself to leave the office, to prepare the files for the next coming president, instead of constantly signing agreement and contract? I'm sure that Kabila has already taken a lot. He has already stealing. He has already stolen a lot of money, or he has already stolen a lot of money, a lot of wealth from the Congo. Where is he going to put this surplus, whatever he'll gain from this contract? His pockets are full. So he should just leave the country and let Congolese to carry on with other activities. From where will the 3 billions come from that Congolese government must give to these people or for this project? In Congo, people don't have access to water, power, medical treatment, and many other things. Just the basics needs are not satisfied. But they can put money in such a big project which may not even happen, and let the people of the Congo suffer for one reason only, because they are dreaming to get more interest, more benefit, personal interest, personal benefit from it. Shame on them. We are going back to the electoral process, where the presidential candidate of the December 23rd, Marie-José Ifoku, said to be subject to pressure of any kind to withdraw in favor of Emmanuel Ramazani Shadari, candidate of the CFF, or Common Front for the Congo. In a statement made on Tuesday, 16th of October, Marie-José Ifoku said, "Since I applied, I am under threat. Every week that passes, I receive an emissary asking me to support Emmanuel Shadari's candidate for 2018. I will not do it. I will go to the end. A few days ago, agents from the National Intelligence Agency were assigned to this task. They put pressure on me. They falsely accuse me of using the name of Kabila for trading in influence. At first, I did not want to talk about it because I told myself that I would be accused of wanting to bring me to light. But what happened at the beach, the refusal to let me travel while I had in due form an authorization to exit or to leave the country, exceeded the limit. If it happens like that in Kinshasa, the capital, how will I fight campaign in provinces when time comes?" She questioned herself. Recall that on Tuesday, 16th of October, Marie-José Ifoku was banned from leaving the country by the immigration services while she wanted to go to Congo Brazzaville. The immigration services agent confiscated her boarding pass, or again, her traveling document, claiming that she should first obtain the clearance before leaving the country. Marie-José Ifoku's collaborator, Eric Onepunga, is arrested and detained in one of the DGM, which is a immigration office cells, as he was accused of completing the travel formalities for Marie-José. You have to note that Marie-José Ifoku is a member of the FCC. And whenever FCC among themselves, they are quarreling, they are fighting, who can really intervene? Because she's also collaborating with the government in place. She's also a part of Kabila's team. To you to draw the conclusion. Now we are going to talk about the Miru system. Since Wednesday, the 17th of October, about 50 technicians of the Independent National Electoral Commission, CENI, participate in a training of the functionality of the voting machine. Supervised by Miru system, the South Korean manufacturer of voting machines. These technicians will learn for 3 days the functionality of this tool, software and hardware, for better support. About 20,000 voting machines have already arrived in the DRC. Other deliveries are planned for the end of October to make a total of 107,000 machines that will be used in the coming elections of the 23rd of December 2018, if at least that elections will take place. So this is at the end of our news today, but let me do a short comment for the next few minutes. Before saying anything, let us think together about the head of this group CENI, or the head of this commission, Electoral Commission in the Congo, that is Mr. Nanga. And I would say that Nanga is so ungrateful for his country, the Congo. However, Nanga is not ungrateful for but Nanga is not that ungrateful for Kabila. Nanga forgets that he's a Congolese guy. He was born in the Congo. He grew up in the Congo. Congo is his only home country. But instead, he agreed to sacrifice this land of his ancestors to please Kabila, or to please Kabila. He's not ungrateful for Kabila. Why? First of all, because Kabila has made Nanga to be known to the eyes of the world. He's now a big personality in the future of Congo. Of course, we know that the future of the Congo is in the hand of God, in the hand of the population, but Nanga, politically, Nanga can play a role that will make Congo to be a Congo that will change forever. Because he is the center of this election. So Kabila has made him to be known. His social life, his financial life has miraculously transformed. Why? Because Kabila has made him to become the president of CENI, the #1 person of this electoral commission. He has money, he has all the glory, he has everything just bow down in front of him in order for the country to move forward. And I believe that is enough for you to understand why whenever Kabila demands anything, Nanga's response is always positive. That's why the dauphin of Kabila even said, Shadari said, he has a chance to be proclaimed elected. Meaning that whatever Kabila suggests to Nanga, Nanga must do it. Let us talk a little bit about those machines, voting machines. They are there for us. They were made for the election of the Congo, but those machines are not prepared for the Congo. They are prepared for Kabila to be in power forever. And Nanga once again is grateful to Kabila, but is not grateful to his country. Who can sacrifice his entire nation, more than 100 million individuals, just because of one individual? Black on white, this voting machine doesn't appear in our constitution. Nowhere it's mentioned in the electoral laws or policies. And Congolese, who are the voters, they have rejected this machine. But Nanga continues to say this machine must play its role during the elections because Kabila wants it to be so. And everybody understands that, okay, although people have been saying no, 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 no to this machine, Nanga is saying, accept it or not, this machine has to be used for the coming elections. Even I heard one of the leaders of the opposition who said, okay, I'm ready to go to the election with those machines and I'm sure that I'm going to win. And I will win against Shadari. As I said in my speech yesterday, I wonder if these leaders have only considered, you know, one side it's victory, and they are forgetting that there is another side of the coin, which is also defeat. Because the defeat is on one side and the victory on the other side. Don't just focus on one side believing that you'll win because you are famous. With that treachery, with this tricked machine, there is also 900% of chance to fail, to be defeated for these elections. So my point is this. Now Nanga, I've seen, he knows very well, the Congolese people have rejected this machine. They invited experts from the UK, United Kingdom, to come and assess the machines. These experts made a report, and in their report they pinned out a few things which are unclear, which said clearly that, you know, if you don't change A, B, C, D, and so on from these machines, there is more chance to be tricked, to be misled with the result that those machines will produce. And the entire world was, aware of that. And Congolese people, they knew exactly what those people were talking about. And that report, even I commented a little bit about it. It's there in one of my programs. And because now they have come out with all the negative sides of this machine, what does Nanga do now? He wants to please to Kabila because he has got that moral debt. He has to pay it back to Kabila by saying, okay, let me now call the manufacturers, those who built these machines, to come and do something in the Congo. That's why the group of those engineers, they have come to train the so-called technician of CENI. They are not coming to train them because those who are called technicians, they were sent to South Korea where they were trained for a number of days, if not months. I'm not quite sure how dumb they are, excuse me the term, or how less intelligent they are to be trained, then come back to Congo, forget what they were trained about, or they want to increase their knowledge just 66 days before the elections. The truth is this, the reality is this, these people have come, are invited to come. The manufacturer, Mira System, is invited to come in order to install new softwares, to update, to upgrade what was installed previously in those machines, to cover at least some of the items that the team from the UK discovered. That is their purpose. It's like I can buy today an iPhone 8 and people will complain. We buyers, we complain about a few things which are wrong with the iPhone 8. Then the Apple company will say, let us upgrade it. They will make an iPhone 9, which will fix a few mistakes of iPhone 8, but still, the phone that I'll continue to use is iPhone. It will continue to be the same phone, but the software will be a little bit upgraded. And these people now are invited to come to the country to try to cover some of those few things that those experts from the UK found. Then they will present this machine to the population. They will say, mistake A, B, C, D, that they said have been fixed. It doesn't exist anymore. So let us go to the election with this machine. You people, leaders of the opposition who have been rejected the machine is ready now for you. And of course, there is no time now to call back other experts to come and recheck the machines. There is no money to organize such a thing. So those who are duped, those who will be stupid enough, leaders who will be in blindness, they will accept, let us go to the election with the machine because the machine can function now. That is the purpose of these people to come to DRC. Some of them will go back. Some of them, according to our sources, they will remain in the country to see if the election will take place, and they will continue to be there monitoring the system. Meaning that With the new software, as you know, you can connect, you can do a network of computers. As you are following me, as you are watching me now, you know, I'm talking now from one studio, one computer in front of a computer, and millions or hundreds of thousands or hundreds of millions of computers around the world, they can watch me live. So one computer needs to be plugged and spread the information to other computers. Immediately, all the softwares will be updated. I did a little bit of information technology, and I know at least the basic. I'm not an expert, but just a basic. Meaning that, you know, to install a new software, because 20,000 computers are already present in the country, they can upgrade them in less than 1 day. And also, for the computers which will come later, maybe the 107,000 which are arriving at the end of the month, these people might be present there waiting for the new lot to arrive in order to upgrade those computers too. And then they'll sit on the server, in front of the server, to control all the elections if we are going to go to the election. That is the purpose of these people to come to Congo. I guess that you understand. I guess that you get it. Thank you very much for watching us. Our Congo will remain one. Our Congo will remain strong. Let us unite in love. Your actions and my actions, putting them together, we are going to win. Once again, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching us. Thank you very much for choosing us, and hope to talk to you again in coming hours. Goodbye for now. See you.